Welcome to the Telekom Austria Wholesale webinar on OTT Bypass. Are you aware how much revenue you are losing because of the new trend of OTT bypassing? We will show you the difference between classic OTT voice routing and the disadvantages of OTT bypass for your customers and your network.
During our last webinar on A-number billing, we explained how classic voice routing between two operators works. We will now just provide a quick wrap-up to highlight the key facts we need to understand for the bypass issue. If you need more background information, please click the link below to jump to the A-number billing webinar.
The important fact about classical voice routing is that the initial address message is routed based solely on the called party number, also known as the B number. This is the familiar telephone number we all use for dialing. In our use case, Ümit from Turkey is calling his friend Claudia in Austria. Often there is no direct routing between network operators. In this case, the message will be sent to a wholesale voice carrier by the Turkish operator. Of course, the Turkish operator and the voice carrier have a valid contract in place with a dedicated price list to route traffic to the Austrian operator. Let's assume this price is 10 euro cents. The wholesale voice carrier used by the Turkish operator also uses another voice carrier to terminate the call to Austria, as it has no direct interconnection to the Austrian operator itself. This carrier will charge the wholesaler 9 euro cents and the call will be terminated to the Austrian operator for 8 euro cents. This describes a typical termination of an international voice call.
Now we will change the technology and jump to Voice over IP, which is used in all the OTT applications that have become hugely popular since the dramatic increase in smartphone penetration all over the world. Let's have a look at the traffic flow between Ümit and Claudia if they use their smartphones with an OTT app.
There is one very important point we need to focus on that already happens when the OTT application is installed. The key enabler for OTT bypassing of traditional voice routes and termination rates lies within the registration process for the OTT app. Some apps require an email address, others a username that can be chosen arbitrarily, and without any restriction as long as the name is unique in the OTT app. And then there are the other OTT apps which require your mobile phone number to be your unique key. For our use case, we will only refer to those applications that use your phone number as your personal identification. So, in our case, Claudia and Ümit are both registered at the OTT server with their phone number, which is made accessible to the OTT provider via the internet. When they switch on their mobile phones, the application will automatically connect to the OTT server and update their online status to available. From now on, both can be connected via Voice over IP. When Claudia wants to call Ümit, she will open the OTT app, where Ümit is online and click the connect button. In the background, the app will query the IP address of Ümit's smartphone and will send the voice call directly via the internet to the smartphone, and as soon as Ümit picks up the phone, the voice call is established.
As this call is pure voice over IP, there are no costs for termination or origination of the call. The only crucial factor is internet access. First, the quality of the connection, and second, the cost of the data connection. If you have to pay on a per-use basis, especially in roaming, this could be an expensive service. Now that we understand both the technologies, let's have a look at the pros and cons of both solutions.
Using a classical voice call, you have a reliable voice quality regardless of your location, with the logical consequence that you have to pay for the service. The OTT voice call itself is free of charge, except for the internet access, but there is no guaranteed call quality, as the internet is a shared medium, where you cannot guarantee the end-to-end quality of any connectivity. So both variants have valuable advantages that are relevant for the call. Either you would like to have stable and reliable voice quality, or you want to have a free call via the internet. So what is happening now when we are talking about OTT bypass?
We still have the same use case with the prerequisite that Umit and Claudia are both connected to a mobile network and are registered with the OTT service. Let's assume Umit calls Claudia via a classical telephone service. The Turkish network operator forwards this call to its wholesale voice carrier. All the classic billing mechanisms apply. So Umit will pay his mobile operator and the operator will pay the voice carrier. But in this new scenario, the carrier is routing the call to a new voice carrier on the market, which is charging significantly less for the voice call. In our example, 5 euro cents, even less than the official termination rate to the destination country, which is 8 euro cents. The new voice carrier's trick is that it will query the OTT database with Claudia's unique ID, which is her mobile phone number, to see if she is available via Voice over IP. If Claudia is online, which is the case in our use scenario, the call will be converted from a classical voice call to Voice over IP. As a result, Claudia will receive Umit's call on her OTT app, not knowing that her friend initiated a classic voice call. The network operator in Austria is also unaware of the call and is unable to charge the typical termination rate for this call. In the worst case, Claudia's internet connection will drop below the bandwidth needed for a good voice call, and Umit will complain to the Turkish network operator about the poor quality of its international voice service.
As you can see, there are several possible problems with OTT bypassing, from poor call quality, customer complaints, revenue leaks for transit, termination, or even roaming. Now the good news is that Telekom Austria can help you verify traffic flows with your top interworking partners and thereby help to protect the quality of your customers' voice calls and prevent revenue leaks.
As you are already aware of the A-number verification service, we have enhanced the test call routing so that it is also able to receive OTT calls and report them as per your request on a regular basis. We hope you enjoyed watching this information. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us. Stay tuned for the next webinar.
Thank you and goodbye.